Good morning, students. Today we are starting our next chapter, that is the covered. Okay, our next chapter. So, chapter number 10, the covered, written by Andrew Lamb. Now, Andrew Lamb was a Scottish poet, novelist. He is well known as the collector of folk and fairy tales. In this story, the cover, you have read that there was a prince, his name was Samba, and he was a prince. He was very smart, very handsome, a good natured man. But his absolute weakness was that he was, you can say, he was quite coward. That was his weakness. The king was very, kings are always rich. King's only son. King had only one son, and that his name was Prince Samba. The Prince Samba was good natured, but having this weakness, cowardliness. Now, this prince, as we know, he was coward and he ran away from his kingdom. He came to some other palace because he wanted to run away from this war and disruption. He wanted to go through, he longed for such a country where war and disruption should not be there. Okay, this thing we have read in our tomorrow's, in our this previous video, we have read this thing about the whole story, what was the story. But in the last, we came to know this thing that in the last, he overcome his weakness and he won his victories, or he won two victories. One on his weakness, and second, he won a victory in the battlefield. So today we are going to learn its word meaning with sentences. Okay, so first word, that is dismissed. The first word is dismissed. Dismiss means let go. Okay, dismiss karo, let go. Let go. That is sentence way. He was dismissed for stealing money from the company. Yet dismissed to let go, या told to go, you can say. Told to go. जाने के लिए बोल देना. Told to go. Its sentence will be he was dismissed Okay, he was dismissed for stealing money from the company. For stealing money from the company. Okay, why he was dismissed? Because he stole money, and so he was dismissed for stealing the money from the company. This is your first. Dismiss means किसी को जाने के लिए बोल देना, निकाल देना. That is dismiss. He was dismissed for stealing money from the company. अब उसको dismiss कर दिया, उसको निकाल दिया. क्यों? क्योंकि उसने money, कुछ पैसा जो था वो चुराया था. Second, armor. आर्मर क्या होता है? जो मेटल की प्रोटेक्टिव कवरिंग होती है, जो डाली होती है सोल्जर्स ने, दैट इज कॉल्ड आर्मर. जो मेटल की ड्रेस डाली होती है. ओके, मीनिंग मीन्स मेटल प्रोटेक्टिव कवरिंग. मेटल प्रोटेक्टिव covering. Metal protective covering that soldiers wear. That soldiers wear. ठीक है, जो मेटल प्रोटेक्टिव जो कवरिंग जो सोल्जर्स वेयर करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड दिस आर्मर. सेंटेंस विल बी Prince Samba gave his armor to his wife for the war. We know this thing that he was very covered, and when the Moors attacked, then he gave his armor to his wife, to the princess, to go and do the battle, okay, for the war. Right now, Prince Samba Prince Saba gave his armor. Prince Saba gave his armor, armor to his wife, for the war. वॉर के लिए उसने क्या किया, अपना जो था ये 10 आवर ही gave to his wife. Third, towering. Third is towering. Towering means जो आसपास की जगह से थोड़ा ऊंचा है. Okay, taller than all around. Taller than all around. आसपास से जो ऊंचा है, that is called towering. Its sentence will be towering. Okay, wait a minute. Third is towering. Towering means जो आसपास की जगह से, as I told you, towering means taller than all around. Towering, taller than all around. Taller than all around. A is there, okay? And this is also A. Okay. Towering means taller than all around. Now the building is towering over the city. The building is towering over the city. Fourth is resplendent. Resplendent means बहुत grand and magnificent. That is called resplendent. R-E-S-P-L-E-D-E-N-T. Resplendent. Resplendent means grand and magnificent. Grand, shandar, you can say. Grand and magnificent. Grand and magnificent. The prince was resplendent with armor. The prince was resplendent. The prince was resplendent with armor. Okay, with armor. Fifth. The fifth is reputation. Reputation, we know, opinion about a person, that is called reputation. उसकी क्या reputation है? Means opinion about a person. किसी आदमी के लिए आपकी जो opinion होती है, आपकी राय क्या है उसके बारे में, that is called reputation. Opinion, राय means opinion about a person. Opinion about a person. Reputation. This restaurant has a good reputation. This restaurant has a good reputation. This restaurant restaurant has a good reputation. Means restaurant का अच्छा reputation है, opinion about that. Next is savage. Savage क्या होता है? Rough, कैसे barbaric. B-A-R-B-A-R-I-C, barbaric. Savage beasts once roamed these forests. Barbaric, jungly, asabbe, you can say that is savage. Savage beasts, jungle, once roamed in the forest. In this forest. Savage beast once roamed in this forest. Okay. Then fascinated, attract or interest somebody. Fascinated, attract, you can write. Fascinated. Fascinated. इसका क्या होगा? Attract. You know this thing. The princess was fascinated towards. The princess was fascinated. The princess was fascinated towards Samba. Okay, the princess was fascinated towards Samba. Then we know regal, royal, Rajasi, regal. Her appearance is regal. Okay, this is simple. Regal means royal, Rajasi. Samba's appearance was. We are taking sentences from your chapter. It will help you in understanding the chapter more. Okay, the princess was attracted by Samba's regal appearance. We know this thing. The princess was attracted. Okay, the princess was attracted by. The princess was attracted. The princess was attracted by. The princess was attracted by Samba's regal appearance. Okay. Now, disruption. Disruption means disturbance. Disruption का मतलब होता है disturbance. Disruption means disturbance. The traffic was disrupted because of heavy rain. The traffic was disrupted the traffic was disrupted by because of heavy rain. Because of heavy rain. 10th is don't means पहनना. Okay, wore. Don't. D-O-N-N-E-D. Don't means wore. Okay, don't मतलब wore. He donned his jacket and went out. He donned his his jacket and went out. Means उसे अपनी जैकेट डाली, he wore his jacket और चला गया. Okay, past tense. Next is troops. You know this thing, troops means army. Troops. Troops का मतलब क्या होता है? Army. Then the sentence will be troops. Troops have been sent to defend the borders. Means army have been sent to defend the borders. Troops have been sent to defend. Troops have been sent to defend the borders. Troops have been sent to defend the borders. Okay, here comes our 12th. That is emerge. Emerge means come out. Emerge. Come out of. Emerge means come out of. The sentence will be the swimmer emerged from the pool. The swimmer emerged from the pool. 13th, persuasion means जब हम किसी को persuade करते हैं, explanation. After a lot of persuasion, he agreed to come. Persuasion. Explanation. Persuasion means explanation. Sentence will be after a lot of persuasion, he agreed to come. After a lot of persuasion, he agreed to come. Means primarily he was reluctant to come, but when we persuaded, after a lot of persuasion, he agreed to come. Next is bounty. Bounty means बहुत generously. You can also say generously. Means in a large quantity. 14th is bounty. Bounty. Bounty means something in large quantity. Something in large quantity. Something in large quantity. The charity is totally dependent on the church's bounty. The charity is totally dependent on the church's bounty. The charity is totally dependent on the church's bounty. The charity is totally dependent on the church's bounty. Okay, second ask is deftly. Okay, बहुत चालाकी से. Deftly means बहुत चालाकी से. Deftly, D-E-F-T-L-Y. Deftly means swiftly. बहुत तेजी से, बहुत चालाकी से. You can say that is deftly. Okay. Now its sentence will be: I threw her a towel which she deftly caught. I threw her. I threw her a towel which she बहुत तेजी से which she means मैंने towel फेंका and which she deftly D-E-F-T-L-Y swiftly बहुत तेजी से I threw a towel which she deftly caught. Deftly caught. 16th is last, steely. Steely means बहुत थोड़े गुस्से से steely. Steely means stern. Its sentence will be autumn became winter and it turned steely. Steely means कठोर भी, you can say autumn. Autumn became winter. Autumn became winter. Autumn became winter and it turned steely cold. And it turned steely cold. Okay, these are your the 16 word meaning sentences of your chapter, the cupboard. Thank you, students.